It looks like GM Ryan Poles is zeroing in on his guy as we are just a few days away from the NFL draft. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. And boy, am I so hyped that it is draft week. We're literally just a few days away from the draft, and I cannot wait to see who the Bears finally pick and put all these reports and rumors to rest. But folks, I'm trying to keep you guys as updated as I can. Remember, when we were talking about trading the #1 pick, I gave you guys all the updates leading up to the day of the trade. And so I'm trying to do the same thing here with regards to the Bears and who they will take at #9. And apparently, Albert Breer, NFL reporter for the Monday Morning Quarterback, he has a pretty good idea of who Ryan Poles is targeting at #9. And so he said the following, and I quote, "A few people have told me that at Ohio State's Pro Day, he, as in Poles, zeroed in pretty good on Paris Johnson Jr." End quote. So, obviously, I love hearing this. PJJ is my guy. Paris Johnson Jr., he is my pick for the Bears at 9. And look, folks, I love hearing this. I love hearing this, and we saw that picture of Ryan Poles at Paris Johnson Jr.'s Pro Day. And if you guys haven't seen those videos, I'm sure that you can find them on Twitter. Just Google it. But, yeah, man, I don't think much else needs to be said about Paris Johnson Jr. and why he would be the perfect pick for the Bears in terms of just need, safety, right? In terms of guys that probably a high likelihood that they don't bust. It's not a big risk like a Jalen Carter. And so I honestly think I'm going to go ahead and say that this is, and I've already made my pick, but it's coming like it's more and more of a reality that it's going to be Paris Johnson Jr. I only see two scenarios now playing out. It's either the Bears take Paris Johnson Jr. at #9, or they trade down and they take a guy like a Darnell Wright. Now, there is a world in which, they trade down and PJJ might still be there, and that's only if they get an amazing offer, let's say, that they can't turn down. But for the most part, I think if PJJ is there, they take him, and if not, they trade down. I think it's gotten to that point. I don't think it's going to be Jalen Carter. I don't think it's going to be Broderick Jones. I don't think it's going to be Peter Skoronski. I don't think it's going to be these guys. I think they all have their flaws. Jalen Carter's too risky. Skoronski's got limitations, obviously, that we know in terms of the position that he would play. Broderick Jones, it's just too high of a pick for him. And if you want to talk about other guys, JSN, he's a luxury. He's not a need. D-line, you could convince me there, but I feel like you can get somebody in the second round with our second-round picks. And so there's just flaws and holes I can poke in everybody. Paris Johnson Jr., least amount of flaws, least amount of holes you can poke in. And a trade down is the only other option. So we're almost here, folks. We're literally almost here. Let's see what happens. Obviously, we won't find out till draft day, but all signs look like they're pointing to Paris Johnson Jr. So let's see what happens. As always, thanks for watching.